It's time for a crossover battle. Welcome back to Crossover Battle, where universes collide and only one walks away alive. Today's matchup is pure chaos. Two elite fighters, two sadistic warriors who love the fight more than the victory. Akaza, upper rank 3 of the 12, Kizuki versus Hisoka Moro, the magician of death. Both are battle-hungry. Both are elite tacticians. Both mentor or manipulate weaker fighters just to sharpen themselves. But when fists meet Nen, who survives? Quick common link. Both Akaza and Hisoka thrive on combat against strong opponents. They don't fight for justice. They don't fight for honor. They fight because power excites them. And that mindset alone makes this battle terrifying. Akaza, backstory and abilities. Akaza was once a human named Hakuji, a naturally gifted martial artist whose life was shaped by tragedy, loss, and constant struggle. From a young age, Hakuji learned that survival meant fighting back. His world was cruel, and every hardship pushed him deeper into rage and desperation. Even when he found brief peace, it was violently taken away, breaking his spirit completely. That emotional collapse made him the perfect target for demonic influence. When he became a demon, Hakuji abandoned his humanity and rebirthed himself as Akaza, a being driven by one singular obsession: strength. Now serving directly under Muzan Kibutsuji as upper rank 3, Akaza is feared not just by humans, but even by fellow demons who recognize his overwhelming combat prowess, core powers, and hacks. As a demon, Akaza possesses enhanced demon physiology, granting him monstrous strength, extreme speed, and lightning-fast reflexes that allow him to overwhelm opponents in close combat. His regeneration is one of his most terrifying traits. Fatal wounds, shattered bones, and massive internal damage heal almost instantly, making prolonged fights heavily favor him. Akaza also has unlimited stamina, allowing him to fight at peak intensity without slowing down. His most dangerous ability, Compass Needle, lets him sense an opponent's fighting spirit and killing intent, predicting attacks and reacting with near-perfect accuracy. Offense and defense. Akaza's signature fighting style, Destructive Death, turns his martial arts into pure devastation. Every punch creates explosive shockwaves capable of pulverizing stone, tearing through buildings, and crushing enemies with raw force. He doesn't rely on weapons. His body itself is a living weapon. Defensively, his regeneration combined with high durability makes him extremely difficult to kill. Unless an enemy can exploit specific demon weaknesses, Akaza simply keeps coming back stronger. Why he's top-tier Akaza is ranked among the strongest demons in existence for a reason. His dominance in close-quarters combat is overwhelming, and his ability to adapt mid-fight makes him a nightmare for aggressive opponents. Against fighters who rely on power and intent, Akaza becomes the perfect counter. Relentless, precise, and nearly unstoppable. If you're enjoying these crossover breakdowns, make sure to support Crossover Battle, where anime universes clash with no limits. Hisoka Moro, backstory and abilities. Hisoka Moro is neither hero nor villain. He exists as something far more dangerous, a predator. Unlike fighters driven by justice, revenge, or ideology, Hisoka lives purely for the thrill of combat. Strength excites him, and potential fascinates him even more. From the very beginning, Hisoka has treated the world as his personal hunting ground, seeking out powerful opponents not to defeat them quickly, but to savor the fight itself. As a master of Nen, he manipulates people like chess pieces, allowing them to grow stronger, only so the eventual battle becomes more satisfying. This twisted mindset makes Hisoka unpredictable and terrifying, because he doesn't follow conventional rules. He follows his desire for excitement. Signature techniques. Hisoka's most iconic ability is Bungee Gum, a nen technique that combines the properties of both rubber and gum. It allows him to attach elastic nen strands to enemies, objects, or the environment, letting him pull, snap, restrain, or redirect attacks at will. This single ability gives Hisoka immense control over positioning and momentum during a fight. Another key technique is texture surprise, which lets him create convincing illusionary disguises on surfaces or his own body, hiding wounds, changing appearances, and deceiving opponents at critical moments. Combined with his advanced nen control, Hisoka excels at offense, traps, feints, and battlefield manipulation, intelligence, versatility, and hacks. Hisoka's greatest weapon isn't raw power, it's his mind. He constantly adapts mid-fight, carefully analyzing his opponent's habits, strengths, and weaknesses. He frequently fakes injuries, pretends to be overwhelmed, and deliberately places himself in danger to bait enemies into fatal mistakes. Hisoka turns the battlefield itself into a weapon, using terrain, debris, and positioning to his advantage. He doesn't aim to overpower his enemies through strength alone. He breaks them through strategy and psychological pressure. Why he's top-tier Hisoka stands among the elite due to his master-level nen proficiency and extreme battle intelligence. He thrives when facing stronger opponents, using creativity and strategy to overcome power gaps. Against straightforward fighters, Hisoka becomes especially lethal, proving that intelligence can be just as deadly as brute force. The fight opening exchanges. The fight begins fast. Akaza charges in with explosive speed, shockwaves tearing the ground apart. Hisoka dodges, smiling. Bungee Gum attaches silently. Akaza lands hits, but Hisoka bends, snaps, and redirects attacks unpredictably. Escalation and counters Akaza activates Compass Needle, reading Hisoka's killing intent perfectly. But Hisoka notices. He suppresses intent, fights playfully, and uses deception to break Akaza's prediction advantage. The battlefield becomes a trap zone. Walls, debris, Akaza himself used as anchors for Bungee Gum. Peak abilities. Used Akaza unleashes his strongest destructive death techniques, leveling the area. Hisoka goes all in, sacrificing limbs, reviving himself with nen manipulation, and launching a final calculated assault. Decisive finish. Akaza adapts faster than expected. He endures damage that would kill a human instantly. One clean opening, one direct hit. Akaza shatters Hisoka's core before another nen trick can trigger. Analysis win conditions. Akaza outlast, overwhelm, and regenerate through damage. Hisoka precision, kills, traps, nen manipulation, strengths versus weaknesses. Hisoka's mind is superior, but Akaza's biology breaks the rules. Without a clear method to permanently kill a demon, Hisoka's damage simply isn't enough. Final winner. Akaza. His regeneration, stamina, and predictive combat overwhelm Hisoka's tricks in a prolonged fight. Now it's your turn. Who do you think should have won, Akaza or Hisoka? Drop your answer in the comments. Subscribe to Crossover Battle for more insane anime matchups. And comment the next crossover battle you want to see. Let me know if this structure works for you and your rate.